Franciscus Sylvius, born Franz de Leboeuf, was a Dutch physician and scientist who was an early champion of Descartes, van Helmont and William Harvey's work and theories. He was one of the earliest defenders of the theory of circulation of the blood in the Netherlands, and commonly falsely cited as the inventor of gin. Like Sylvius, a Latinization of de Leboeuf, translated as of the woods, was born in Hanau, Germany to an affluent family originally from Cambrai, but worked and died in Netherlands. He studied medicine at the Protestant Academy of Sedan, and from 1632 to 1634 in Leiden under Adolf Vossius and Otto Huenius. In 1634 he held a disputation positions variae medicae under the presidency of Vossius, in which he defended the proposition that there should be a pulmonary circulation. After that, Sylvius made a study tour to Jena and Wittenberg, and on the 16th of March 1637 he defended a thesis entitled De Animali Motoribus Genibus at the University of Basel under the presidency of Emmanuel Stupinus. After practicing medicine in his hometown Hanau, he returned to Leiden in 1639 to lecture. In this period he became famous for his demonstrations on circulation. From 1641 on he had a lucrative medical practice in Amsterdam. While in Amsterdam he met Glauber, who introduced him to chemistry. In 1658 he was appointed the professor of medicine at the University of Leiden and was paid 1,800 guilders, which was twice the usual salary. He was the university's vice-chancellor in 1669–70. Work. In 1669 Sylvius founded the first academic chemical laboratory. For this reason, the building in which the Institute of Biology of Leiden University is housed has the name Sylvius Laboratory. His most famous students were Jan Swammerdam, Reinier de Graaf, Niels Stenson and Burchard de Volder. He founded the iatrochemical school of medicine, according to which all life and disease processes are based on chemical actions. The school of thought attempted to understand medicine in terms of universal rules of physics and chemistry. Sylvius also introduced the concept of chemical affinity as a way to understand the way the human body uses salts, and contributed greatly to the understanding of digestion and of bodily fluids. The most important work he published was Praxis Medicae Idea Nova. He researched the structure of the brain and was credited as the discoverer of the cleft in the brain known as Sylvian fissure by Caspar Bartholin. In his 1641 book Casp. Bartolini Institutions Anatomicae. In this book, it is noted that in the preface that we can all measure the nobility of Sylvius's brain and talent by the marvelous new structure of the brain, and also in the new images of the brain. The engraver followed the design and scalpel of the most thorough Franciscus Sylvius, to whom we owe, in this part, everything that the brain has the most, or the most wonderful of. However, Caspar Bartholin died in 1629, and Franciscus Sylvius only started medicine in 1632, and it has been argued that the words in this word describing the Sylvian fissure are either by his son Thomas Bartholin or indeed Franciscus Sylvius. In 1663, in his Disputation Medicarum, Franciscus Sylvius under his own name described the lateral fissure. Particularly noticeable is the deep fissure hiatus, which begins at the roots of the eyes. It runs posteriorly above the temples as far as the roots of the brain stem. It divides the cerebrum into an upper, larger part and a lower, smaller part. The Sylvian fissure and the Sylvian aqueduct are named after him. The mineral sylvite was also named for Sylvius. He owned a collection of 190 paintings, 9 by Franz van Mieris and 11 by Gerard Douw, in the 17th century, highly valued and pricey painters.